So just wanted to welcome everyone. Thank you. So we are now up to, I have people to admit here, we are up to about 110 participants, and you're a rock star. The biggest Zoom meeting that I've ever been in. So my name's Megan Miller. For those of you who don't know me, I just joined as Spencer's executive director back in September. So I met Angela originally when she let me know I was getting my scholarship, which was great news. That was quite some years ago. And then I've had the privilege of working with her for about the past 10 months or so. And you know, she calls me her boss, which is ridiculous because I've learned more from her about Spencer and just about all of it in the past 10 months than I think I would ever be able to teach her. So thank you for that, Ange. So as you all probably know, Angela's been with Spencer for 33 wonderful years. She's often called the heart of Spencer, but she's really also been the backbone of all of it through different board changes and different chair people. She's just kind of kept it all running and kept it going. And so we have a pretty solid lineup. We have a few speakers. We have a fun video to show you. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to Jim Blinn, who's going to MC our event today. Jim works at Advisen, and he is a former Spencer board member. So take it away, Jim.
All right, thank you, Megan. And sure, I'd like to welcome everybody here. It's, you know, as I think about it, Megan's just one of the many, many people that you've touched over the years, Angela. And so that's why we're really here to honor you and to celebrate your upcoming retirement and recognize the years of service that you've provided to the foundation, as well as all the people that the foundation touches.
Thank you.
And so as we put together this way of honoring you, what we did is we wanted to get some of the people that you've worked with over the years at the foundation. And so as such, we've got 4 speakers to share their thoughts with you. As Megan said, we also have a pretty fun video presentation with a series of testimonials of people who you have worked with, you know, either coworkers, students, board members, and then there's going to be a presentation as well, some gifts for you. And so, as you've all discovered, there is a chat function over to your as part of the Zoom meeting here. And so, if you've got thoughts you'd like to share about Angela, that'd be great. I might later on, if we have time, share some of those thoughts or read them out loud, because I think they're really indicative of you know, the warmth that we all feel for you. So the other thing is that I think you saw when you registered, part of what we're doing is raising funds for a scholarship in Angela's name. So there's if you haven't done so already, there is an easy website for you to go to contribute that Christina will help you go to, and if you want, you can go to carsforkids.com, or if that's a different charity, or you can go to the website here. So Christina, I don't know if you're able to put that as a share or not. There we go. So you'll start sharing the screen. So this is if you haven't donated already, or if you'd like to donate some more, certainly feel free to do so. I did it myself, and it's a very easy system for doing it. Also, Christine's going to put into the chat function here repeatedly, and as you can see already, she has at the bottom of it where you can go to the website to donate, because it's a relatively long URL there, a lot harder than carsforkids.com. So at this point, what I'd like to do is introduce our first speaker here, who you know is a kind of revelation today, and this is Mariah Propus, who's at all risk. So Mariah serves as the chairperson for the Spencer Educational Foundation today, and you know, we're asking her to kind of lead off in terms of her thoughts about you. Okay, Mariah.
Great, thank you. Thanks, Jim. Can you hear me okay? Okay, good. So good afternoon to everyone here. Thank you so much to everyone for joining us to celebrate Angela and a career well lived with Spencer. I've been fortunate to know Angela and work with her since I first joined the Spencer board in 2012. And I've interacted with her on almost every program that we offer today as a part of our executive committee for the past 6 years, and today as Spencer's chairperson. So let me start my remarks by saying, Angela, you are going to hear the folks on this Zoom call say a lot of amazing things about you and their unique and personal interactions with you. But let me be the first to lay claim to, I have delivered a performance appraisal to Angela Sabatino, and I've lived to tell about it. Now, normally, when you're the boss and you're delivering a performance appraisal to an employee, the roles go like this. The employee is nervous to hear any bad feedback, and the manager is also nervous to deliver any bad feedback. So I would simply say for me, the most nervous I've ever been to deliver any performance appraisal to any employee in my 27 years in this business was with Angela Sabatino. And I know Zakia is on this call as well, and she was certainly a part of this process. And the reason why was because I wasn't sure that in one performance appraisal, we could actually do justice to Angela's contributions and her deliverables, her impact, and ROI to the Spencer organization. So our industry likes to talk about human capital and manpower. Well, let me tell you that at Spencer, we have prided ourselves on having people power. And our franchise player for the past 33 years has been Angela. So let me share with you a brief summary of the feedback that we collected from the Spencer board. I do want these remarks to be reflective of all current and past Spencer board members today. And I know I can deliver this confidently in this forum, Angela, because you actually can't interrupt me here or debate me to try and lessen the scope of your deliverables and your achievements. So some direct quotes provided here for you on how Angela has impacted and influenced our board and our organization, starting with her strengths. So key areas where Angela has successfully executed her job responsibilities: communication with external stakeholders, overall and individual program administration, and commitment to her role and to Spencer. So again, I'm just going to give some highlights here, and these are around individual programs. So risk manager in residence. Angela is very passionate about this program. Her longstanding relationships with key contacts at many of the schools and with many of the risk managers help this program's reputation and the impact that Spencer is seeking to make. Angela has been extraordinary in her commitment to this program, corralling the college leaders to ensure complete applications, well-considered agendas, and appropriate pairings with risk managers. I have also found her to be very open-minded in terms of ideas to strengthen the program and the value and data obtained. I have enjoyed partnering with her. It has truly been a partnership. I think Angela keeps all the committee chairs organized and on task, and that is not easy lifting, people. Grants. Angela manages to chase down all applicants for fuller details and makes a well thought out business case for the grants she views as worthwhile and impactful to our students, to every committee member. On the dimension of external stakeholders, I think this relationship piece is her strongest from a performance standpoint. Angela does a great job working with the students in schools. She clearly has developed relationships with both and has an understanding of the goals of the programs and the workings at the schools that go well beyond the materials that are brought before the committees. The color commentary she adds in that type of discussion is really valuable, and believe me, the commentary is very colorful at times. Angela's commitment to students and to this program is outstanding. She is a tireless and persistent advocate for the program she's guiding, and her zealotry is only good for Spencer. Some feedback on our internship and RMIR programs from an external stakeholder. I work directly from Angela from the other side on the internship grant program and the RMI program as a risk manager. She's absolutely amazing. Angela is easy to work with. She does a great job with follow-up, making sure that both the intern and the risk manager provide a write-up on the internship, asking how it went, asking for pictures so that we can showcase the event to the fullest extent possible. Now, some general comments from board members. I've seen Angela's passion and dedication, and I admire it. Angela's knowledge of the history of the organization is immense and useful, as is her dedication to its excellence and ongoing improvement. I believe Angela works very hard for the Spencer Educational Foundation. I think Angela is diligent, she has lots of institutional knowledge, and she is passionate about our cause. Angela is sometimes set in her ways. That's not a bad thing when we seek to honor our mission commitments. I like that one too, I know. Angela is incredibly responsive and passionate about her work. That comes across in all her conversations. Angela is an incredibly valuable asset to the organization. Her heart is with our students and their futures. So finally, I wanted to share with everyone Angela's lasting impact on me. So I hope you all had a chance to read the lovely feature story that appeared about Angela in Advising this week. So let me share with you a quote from that article that really resonated with me. And this is Angela. I gave marital advice, job advice, personal advice, self-improvement advice, Sabatino said. I brought the emotional influence to Spencer, the down-to-earth nature, and the influence in working with committees. And so on that point of emotional influence, I want to share with you what I believe is the greatest gift I've received from Angela in what I've learned from her. Angela, we know it is not just an IQ that gets you through the real world of tough insurance life. It also takes EQ, or emotional intelligence, to guide you through the inner relationships with the myriad of people that we encounter in terms of empathy, insightfulness, and listening skills. There are two really important dimensions of emotional intelligence. You keep your commitments and you help others. Angela, I want you to know you are one of my primary learning examples of both these critical traits. I have seen you keep your commitments and help others, and not just through Spencer, but for what I have been privileged to know about your entire life. And it's not in huge public ways. It's the way you show up for others, you take care of others, you advocate for others. My gosh, Angela, I've seen you do that time and time again. And by being loving and respectful, like in the way that you care for others in your own community in less than ideal circumstances today. So thank you, Angela, for your years of service, your kindness, your smile, that twinkle in your eyes that sometimes had me going, oh my gosh, what is coming next? And for your amazing leadership example of emotional intelligence. I will truly miss getting my good morning, my 15th chair, just checking to make sure you're okay. No other reason, emails in the morning. All the best to you, Angela. We love you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you very much. The
Thank you.
moving things along here is Mariah's presented from the perspective of today within the foundation, and so I'd like to go back to the beginning. And our second speaker represents sort of the early days of the foundation. Is one of the original board members. This is Dick Hackenberg, who's going to share his thoughts about Agnes.
Can I be heard?
Yes.
Good morning, Angela.
Good morning.
And to Mariah, I want to applaud you for having the temerity to actually go through a job review with Angela. If you wanted to know real fear, you should have had a job 360-degree review from Angela, because she's been beating me up for 35 plus years. and that's what you call a really tough review. But my truth with Angela goes back to the point where I didn't even know she was Angela. I was introduced to Angela by Ron Judd, who told me that Angela would take care of a little problem I had during the last week of my presidency of RIMS, and all I had to do was ask her, and she'd be very responsive to help. And he said, I want you to meet Agnes. And Agnes was the name that Ron gave her, and it is the name that I called Angela for about 3 years. After about 3 years, we were sitting in a board meeting up in Moorfar, and Doc Jim Davis was sitting to my left, And I was talking to Anita Benedetti, and I said, well, why don't we have Agnes do that? And Anita said, that sounds like a reasonable thing to do. And Jim Davis looks at me and he says, who the hell is Agnes? And I said, well, that woman right up there sitting next to Angela. Said, don't you know who you're working with? That's not Agnes, that's Angela Sabatino. And that was the first time I ever knew that Angela's name was actually Angela. And I've been calling her Agnes ever since, just because that's the way I started. In any event, you know, I've spent 30 plus years working with Angela, both in RIMS, both in Spencer, board activities, as a board member, as chairman of the board, and I've done nothing but come to admire her grace, her talent, and her vision. You know, she did some wonderful things, memories including things like our first dinner at the University Club honoring Dr. Helen Thrower. She organized that and did a very effective job, and was always attentive to the needs of Ellen as well as all the people who are coming. She obviously always played to the strengths of the students, always held them in their interest first, and always did everything according to Mother Angela that she could during the conference to make sure they had a great conference, a great experience, and took advantage of all the opportunities that Spencer and the RIMS conference could afford them. Organizing things like the silent raffles, the fundraising, the fundraising exercises that we went through, allowing RIMS to, or Spencer to grow from what was a couple $100,000 when we moved it from Georgia to New York to well over $1 million, and then on to the heights that it has achieved now, is due in large part to Angela's capability and Angela's strengths. She's supportive, she's efficient, but most of all, she's a wonderful human being. And you could see those human characteristics as she dealt with the students, as she dealt with the board members, and as she dealt with the events that occurred over the years, some of them wonderful and some of them pretty traumatic. I can remember sitting close to her during Anita Benedetti's funeral, and all of us felt emotional about it. All of us hurt. And Angela probably hurt the most, but she came through it, survived very well, and went on to even greater heights. You know, the amazing thing about Angela was always being able to find a way to do the right thing at the right time for the right people. You will be missed, darling, but friendship lasts forever, and you have a whole host of friends here to celebrate your retirement.
Yes. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dick. So at this point, Megan, do we want to have Pam speak? So Pam Rogers, understand, I see that you've written something in the chat function, but if you'd like to speak for briefly and share some thoughts, we certainly would love to hear from you. And is Pam still here? Oh, there we are. Pam, we can't hear you though. You'll have to unmute yourself.
I did, but the host.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's not very well, but good, yes.
Okay. Yes, and Angela, I am so excited to be on the call today. I just want you to know how much I've enjoyed working with you over all the years. We've been through a lot of interesting times, a lot of very interesting board meetings, and you know, a lot of things with the students over the years. And I would not have been able to do the things that I did when I was on the board, with the education committee, with the risk manager and residence program, with all that you've done. I would not have been able to do those things if it were not for you. And it's always great, as everyone says, when I talk to you, you're always upbeat, you always have a smile, maybe behind all that, you know a lot of things going on. But I just want you to know, and I said it in the chat, that Spencer would not be where it is today if it were not for you. When someone said you're the heart of Spencer, that is definitely true. So you will be missed, but as Dick said, friendship is forever. So congratulations on your retirement, and I hope the next chapter is a blast.
Thank you. Thank
Great.
you.
Yeah, thank you, Pam. So at this point, we have a video presentation that we put together that I think you'll all find to be fun.
All right, here goes. Everybody see it okay?
Yes.
Okay, let me know if you can't hear. I'm going to start it.
Hi, I'm Jim Newton from Atlanta. I had with Bob Spencer in the 1970s at the then Fuqua Industries. 4 of us from the Atlanta chapter established the foundation after his death in 1979 to honor Bob's risk management legacy. In 1984, the foundation administration moved to RIMS, New York, and this was the beginning of Angela's outstanding leadership of Spencer and her remarkable career. Angela, we all thank you so very much for your dedicated and loyal service over these 33 years. You are going to leave a long, long legacy. Enjoy your retirement and keep in touch.
I had the pleasure of meeting Angela at the RIMS 2018 conference in San Antonio. I've truly enjoyed getting to know her over the last 2 years. Angela, thank you for all that you have done for Spencer Scholars. Your hard work has greatly impacted the lives of many students, including my own. Congratulations on your retirement.
Hey, Angela. I'm delighted to leave this message for you and to tell you how much I've enjoyed our many years of working together through the Spencer Educational Foundation. You've been a terrific champion for all of the students, all of the schools. I've learned a lot, and I have to say you've really influenced my outlook on how can I add value myself. So I really want to thank you and wish you all the very best for the future and for the years to come. And may you have many, many, many fun times and good times ahead. You deserve it. All the best to you, Angela.
Hi, Angela. I'm going to miss you. Who's going to be my teacher on my 101 men course? Me taking you to the stores for eyeglasses. You're going to have really bad eyeglasses from this day on. Mwah.
Hi, Angela. I'm going to miss you when you leave. I won't have any smoking body anymore. So, well, I love you. Bye.
Hi, Angela. Thank you for your mentorship and friendship and all you have taught me all these years. I love you. And who will call me honey? Mwah.
We'll miss you, Angela.
Hi, Angela. This is Ben Patterson, a 5-time Spencer Award recipient. I heard you're retiring and just wanted to take a moment and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for everything you've done to support me and my education and career goals over the past several years. Please enjoy your time and sincerely thank you so much. And I'll miss your emails every Memorial Day. Be well and take care. Congrats.
Hi, Angela. I'm really excited to be part of your celebration. However, I'm really sad that you're retiring. So this is to wish you the best. Love you.
Angela, thank you so much for everything that you've done for Spencer and for RIMS students, and of course for me, as a coworker, as a friend, and of course as a mentor. I will deeply miss you, and I don't even know what it's going to be like without you around. I will miss your humor. I will miss your advice. And overall, I'll just miss your presence. I wish you the best of luck. You deserve every bit of happiness possible. And I really hope that we stay in touch because I need some laughter from you regularly. And I look forward to hearing about what you'll be doing next. Thank you again, and we will miss you very much.
Hi, Miss Angela Sabatino. I just want to let you know that I'm so excited for you. I do remember when I spoke with you for the first time on the phone, how amazing of a mentor you were to me. And when I met you in New York at Spencer Gala, it was an honor. You're definitely the heart of Spencer Foundation, and we're going to miss you so much. And I wish you all the best.
Hello, Angela. It's Chris Mandel from Nashville, Tennessee. I know I've already expressed my well wishes to you for your retirement that's now imminent, but I wanted to also take the opportunity to say in as much in-person mode as I can that I wish you all the best for your next stage of life. It's been a pleasure dealing with you all these years as a contributor to the risk manager and residence program, and as a one-time, long ago board member of the Spencer Foundation. You've done an awesome job these many decades, and we thank you so much and truly wish you all the best for your next stage of life. Take care.
Hi, Angela. My name is Emily Fischel, and I am a two-time Spencer Scholar from the University of Iowa, studying actuarial science and risk management. I just wanted to say thank you so much for your 33 years of service and dedication to the organization. You truly are the heart of it all. Enjoy retirement.
That was so funny.
Absolutely great. So I've changed my background for the Starship Enterprise in your honor here. So again, I'd like to remind people that we are, certainly engaging and receiving funds for the scholarship that we're setting up. So again, Christine will send out the URL that you can go to make a contribution, and it's certainly something that is, I think you all agree, would be well deserved in terms of a way to recognize what Angela has done for all of us over the years. So again, I encourage you to go to the website and make a contribution if you haven't already, and if you have, try to do it some more. So what our third speaker, who's a representative of sort of the middle of the growth of Spencer Foundation, is Peggy Acardino. She's recently retired from NFP. She's a former chairperson, and certainly look forward to hearing your thoughts about Angela as well.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it. Can you hear? You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I've known Angela since she first started with RIMS Spencer back from the very beginning. We worked with New York chapter. That's how far back it goes. And I really have to say that you have always been the face and the voice of Spencer. There's no question. You are the connection to all things Spencer, for students and professors, risk managers and residents, risk managers hiring interns. You had all the information. We even went to you, not just those people, but even board members would go to you for all the details. Oh, I lost my video. Can you still hear me, Jim?
Yeah, it's not too good.
Can you still hear me?
Not very well, Peggy. maybe what we might do, unfortunately, is have to ask that if you can
Can
change.
you still hear me?
No.
I think I lost my connection.
Yeah, I think so. So
You
Megan.
can't hear me?
Yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. I lost the connection.
Yeah, should we go on to Mary and we'll try to get you back at the end, Peggy?
Yeah, I think that's.
Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm trying to mute again, but it's not working. But here, let me unmute Mary so we can.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Or Mary, you can unmute yourself. So.
Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Okay.
No, maybe you can mute her.
No, I'm back on.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. So,
hi, everyone.
All right, Mary, why don't let me just introduce you briefly. Throughout the history of the foundation here, RIMS has been really an amazing supporter, and making significant contributions, helping to kind of really fund the growth of risk management, and a lot of that comes from Mary Roth, the Chief Executive Officer, who's been a strong supporter throughout, and I'd like to have her give a chance to give her thoughts about you, Angela, as well.
Well, good morning and good afternoon, everyone. It's really a tough time for me because I've known Angela for a considerable amount of time, all of her 33 years at RIMS. So I'm going to take a little bit of a different tact. I'm going to share my screen very briefly. Hopefully I'll do this successfully, as this RIMS staff know. It's a little clunky for me at times, but I'm going to give it a go. Oh, Megan?
Sorry, Mary. I have it so everyone can't share their screen, but I just need
Oh.
co-host, so you should be able to.
Yeah, give it a whirl.
Okay.
Yep, you should be able to now. Your share screen button below should be green.
Okay. Let me get it going. Okay, well, so on behalf of the RIMS staff and board of directors past, and we have some past RIMS staff members on the Zoom, present and future, congratulations, Angela, on 33 years of service to RIMS, to Spencer, and the risk management community. You've nurtured and helped grow a legacy started by Bob Spencer and the Atlanta RIMS chapter to support the future of risk management and insurance. So through your contributions to Spencer and RIMS missions, the future is on solid ground for the next generation. And up on the screen, that was Angela way, way, way back when, and a more recent picture of Angela. She's been one of the heart and souls of our organization. And many of you mentioned Anita Benedetti in your presentations, and you can see Anita standing next to the table near Angela in this picture that I have on the screen. But I wanted to take a little bit of a different tact. I wanted to kind of go through the top 5 reasons that we're all going to miss Angela. First of all, she's a champion. She's a champion of the future risk management insurance professionals. She's a champion for the professors and the universities out there that are teaching risk management and insurance programs. She's a champion for the Spencer board. She's a champion for the RIMS staff, and you've heard some staff members speak. She's intuitive. So I know of all of you who know Angela, she's got this eerie sense of knowing when things are going wrong, or when you're in distress, or when you just need a pat on the shoulder or an ear or a hug. She knows innately how to understand people and really make sure that they're comfortable. And I know Mariah mentioned her EQ earlier on in the presentation. She's passionate, and I know we heard people talk about Angela as passionate. She's passionate, she's fun, she's crazy, she's just the terrific employee and the terrific person to be able to work with for 33 years. She feeds our hearts and souls and our stomachs, as all the RIMS staff members on board will share with you. every Wednesday at around 2 o'clock, we get an email about what the snack's going to be in the kitchen today that Angela brought in for us. And I know we're all going to miss that, but our waistlines will not. I'm sure after she retires, occasionally we'll be getting some kind of a Wednesday treat, whether it's through email or, some kind of a special offering to us. But we will surely miss those Wednesday emails. And I don't know if she's passing that down to anyone, but I don't think anyone can replace Angela in that realm, because she is the heart and soul of us. And she's a friend. I know that was mentioned many times as well. She cares for those around her. She cares for the other RIM staff members, her board members, the students, the professors. She is just, the best person you would want on your side. So I also had an opportunity to ask the RIM staff members to send me one word to describe Angela. And a picture is worth 1,000 words. So these are some of the words that were shared about Angela. And if you can see, character, genuine, sardonic, insightful, hilarious, generous, sci-fi. Now I know what that means, Angela. I know from Andrew's video. Selfless, honest, majestic, thoughtful, cheerful, a firecracker. Snack lady, we had to get that in there. Real, happy, warm-hearted, ruthless leader. Now there's an inside joke there too, so I will have to find that out from Aurea. Passionate, nurturing. I mean, this just describes a person that you want as your coworker, your friend, and a lifelong mate, as you see with Robert. So I am honored that I personally had the privilege to work with you, Angela, for 33 years. And I think once you even cut my hair. That was way, way, way back when. We all wish you a healthy, fun, and exciting retirement. And I know we're going to hear from you again and again because you cannot go out of our lives. So enjoy this time of your life and enjoy this great opportunity for all of your friends to share. And thank you to all of the former RIMS staff members, former RIMS board members, former Spencer board members, professors, students that are here with us today.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, now I have to unshare.
That's a great picture though with Anita.
Thanks, Megan.
Yeah. So Angela, maybe you can unmute yourself for this next session here to figure out how to do that. And Megan, if you want to go ahead.
Yep. So now, Andrew, did I mute you? Let me make sure you're not muted.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Good.
Because of this unfortunate time of social isolation, we had to coordinate with the one person who can physically be in Angela's presence, and that's her partner, Robert. So is he close by, Ange?
Well, he just delivered the box.
Okay.
Right on time, like a good Earth sign, 140, like Rachel told him. Boom, he came down.
So we are running 5 minutes late, but we did want to present you with just a small token of appreciation. So we got you one of these lovely engraved glass bowls. I think you probably made 100 of them for retiring board members. And so we felt that it was time for you to have your own.
Thank you.
Do you want to?
Yeah, hold it up to the screen here. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to put it up to the screen. Just hope I don't drop it.
Oh boy.
Okay, can you see it? Let me see.
Kind of. There we go. Yeah, it's hard with the background.
Yeah. Yes.
Do you want to read it to us?
It says, yes. For 33 years of dedication to Spencer. Thank you, Angela.
Oh. And there should also have been some flowers. I don't know if Robert is over too.
I have it here. Oh, Very
So
nice.
there you go. Oh, beautiful.
Thank
So
you so
in
much.
a normal world, this would be our photo opportunity. So maybe someone can do a screen grab. But we did want to get you just a small token to commemorate your years of service. But the real gift, which we tried to keep a surprise and got ruined like on day one, is the scholarship, which you know about now. So we wanted to create a scholarship in your honor. We couldn't think of any better way to just keep your legacy living on. And there's some special details about it. So as many of you know, for our full-time undergraduate category, the most we typically award is $7,500. And you're gonna make me cry. It's usually $7,500 to the top 5 students, and then the remainder of the full-time undergrads get $5,000. So this is a special one. It's going to go to the top ranking candidate, and it's going to be a $10,000 scholarship.
Oh, how nice.
So that is that's what the fundraising has been for. So thank you everyone for contributing to that. I think Christina, you were going to provide me some updated stats. If you could paste them again in the chat, because I can't find them. But I wanted to give a total of the number of people who donated and the current amount raised. And as Jim has mentioned a couple of times, there's still the opportunity to donate. We're going to leave that link open for a few weeks, so please spread the word. So we have 90 donors. Wow. Total funds raised as of this moment is $18,711.10. And the number of people who registered, there's been people kind of coming on and off, was 138 registered guests for this event. Plus there were more on my Outlook invite that didn't necessarily register. And we're at 110 participants right now. So, I mean, just a small indication of the impact that you've had on the organization, on the industry, on the students. I mean, we just really can't say it enough, and we're so sorry that we can't be there with you in person.
I know.
To give you a hug, and I know that's heartbreaking for you as well. So as soon as we're able to, and the world opens up again, we do want to have a follow-up celebration, even if it's next year or in the next 18 months. We will be in touch, and we would love to just get you out of retirement to have an in-person hug, so we can all just, say hello and be there with you in person to celebrate your long career again. So thank you, Angela.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much. Thank you for the scholarship. I am beyond touched, I mean, my heart feels like it's just going to burst, actually. So, and by the way, I had my annual physical this morning, and I'm fine.
Good.
But I can't thank you enough for this. I went through a series of jobs before Spencer, and I never found the right match. And then I took this job with RIMS, and it was just a wonderful, enriching experience for me. I think enriching because all the relationships that I made, all the friends that I made, and I love the students. They've always been, I've learned more from them, I think, than I could ever give them. And I'm sorry to all the past and present board of directors of Spencer for not having a poker face when I disagreed with you. And they all remember that face. But having said that, this has been a life journey. I honestly, I mean, I was such a drifter. And then when RIMS said to me, how would you like to take care of a foundation? I'm like, hello, I'm out of here. And then all of a sudden I came back. I said, no, you know what? I'm going to try this. And it's been the best job that I've ever had. I will miss you all. I love the direction that Spencer's going right now. I am thrilled. Megan, Christina, and Rachel have been just tremendously kind and working with me. They've just been the greatest people to work with. I just can't thank you enough for making me feel so good. And I wish Spencer, or as Star Trek would say, live long and prosper. Thank you, Andrew, for putting that up. Because I really am a sci-fi person. And right now I'm at a loss for words. Can you possibly believe that?
That's okay. We have one other person who wants to speak, and I think Jim wants to say a couple of words. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But at this point, maybe we invite Bob Cartwright to say a few words as well. Is Bob unmuted?
Okay, there you go. Can you hear me now?
Great.
All right, good deal. Yeah, you know what? And I think there's a lot of words that have been said to describe Angela. I think Mary kind of had a great slide up there. One of the things I thought about, everybody talked about passion, but dedication. You can't do a job for 33 years if you're not dedicated to what it is that you want to do. And like you said, trying to find the right job is one thing, but there's a passion that a person has for that. Another word I had for you was constant. Always the same, no matter when we encountered you. In my 20 years with RIMS, you were always the same. And the final third I want to have is about tenacious. So the risk management residence program, and I'll tell you, she always asks me every year, are you going to do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it, Angela. Okay. And how many years? I guess probably 10 years down the line. And finally, and she says, okay, now, this is what you got to do. And you got to make this happen right now because you don't have much time left. So I just think that the style that she has is very direct. I think that's that New York style, you want to call that. Like Megan said, I'm going to miss the in-person meeting, my hug and kiss I always get from you every time when I was in the office. And just learning that expression, how the hell are you? Keep that up. And that's going to be the legacy. And I think it's a tribute to, as Megan said, how many 130 some people that were on the call, registered for the call. Your legacy is really determined by the amount of people that you influence and the amount of people whose lives that you've touched. And for those who are on the call and those who couldn't make the call, I think that's a clear indication to you that you've done a great job. So yeah, you may be retiring from this, but you still have work ahead of you. And so don't ever forget that, and we won't ever forget you. So Angela, from me to you, thank you so much. Thank you for everything. Congratulations.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, at this point, I guess I'm sort of batting cleanup, and there's been a lot of great things said about you, Angela. So I figure I'll take a different tact. So it's, first of all, I'm amazed that you made this meeting with your skills in technology. You might be a sci-fi person, but you know,
All right,
so,
Jim, all right.
As I think back the times when I was on the board there, we first, you know, Andrew Miller and myself working on a website, and I remember very well that you had really as little to do with that as you possibly could. And then, secondly, when we, you know, we implemented, you know, Andrew did again, helping out on some of the ways to improve our voting for the different candidates for scholarships. Again, Andrew did it, you didn't. but otherwise, and you know, Angela, I think that really speaks to your EQ, as it's been said, that you're really, your warmth for people is something that always has stood out. And as I think about the years that we worked together, it was always great, as we work through some of the challenges of some of the scholarships, but also just the process of getting it done. It was always a pleasure to work with you. And then afterward, I've always looked forward to, seeing you at the foundation dinner, and the chance to get a hug from you, for you to pin my, ex officio or whatever the heck tag on my card, and then to see that warm smile that you have. So I'm going to miss that very much, Angela, and I certainly share the feeling that all of the other people have expressed about wishing you the best for your retirement, and hoping that I can get a chance to see you in person at least one more time, and be able to give you that, or get that hug from you, and to see that smile in person. So as we look forward, though, I think that having worked now with Megan and Christina and Rachel, I think that they're going to follow in your legacy of doing the right thing for the people that the foundation serves. And I think that you can feel good about that you have established something wonderful, and that will be kept up, thinking of you in the future. So again, thank you very much, Angela.
All right, thank you, Jen. It was a pleasure not working on the website with you.
Good. Well, with that, we did promise to officially end on time. So I wanted to thank everyone for coming. What I'm going to do, because I think a little chaos is in order, is just unmute all of you. So feel free to scream your goodbyes. And then if you, oh, we just got a request from Pete. Sorry. Let me take 30 seconds. We do have 2 minutes. All right, Pete. We'll give you 30 seconds. Hold on. It might take me 30 seconds to unmute you, because this technology is just really wonderful. Click unmute 4 times, and then it usually works. There we go. There we go. There we go.
Oh, you can hear? Okay.
Yep, you're good.
Well, Dick Hackenberg, before I address you, Angela, Dick Hackenberg, you cleared up one of the biggest business mysteries of my life over 20 years. Why you called her Agnes. I never knew that story. I just thought you guys had a special relationship, or that was her real name or something. I had no idea it was Psycho. So I wanted to ask that question forever. I didn't know who to ask it. So
and actually, I'll add, it's totally believable. Knowing Ron Judd, he couldn't remember a name to save his life. So,
and then another day, Richard, I've got another call for a question for you on Robert's rules that you always blew me away with. But Angela, the words that Mariah and Rob and Mary and Jim described you as, I think the common thread for me in all that is that the word for me is genuine. If you saw one of those Facebook posts where somebody asked you to put a name, put a word up that describes our relationship and so forth, that's what I would post for you. You're genuine, and I want to thank you for that, because in a world today where we seem to work really, really hard at not being genuine, you're a refreshing soul. So thank you for that. Thank you for being a friend, for being a good business partner, and for all you've done for Spencer and the kids. And now, go out and do something great for yourself. So thank you.
Thank you, Pete. Thank you very much. Yes, touched. I'm really touched.
All right. Thanks, Pete, for bringing us home. And now I'm going to go ahead and unmute everybody. So again, yell your goodbyes, but feel free to stay on for a few minutes, and we'll see if we can have some conversation.
Bravo, Angela.
Bye, Angela.
Bye, Angela.
Angela.
Angela. Best of luck.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye, Angela.
Bye, Angela.
See you Happy soon. retirement, Angela. Angela. Angela.
Congratulations, Angela.
Thanks, Angela, for being a friend and being a mentor.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, You're Angela. all of that.
I love you all. Love you all.
Love you, Angela. Love you too, Angela.
Look at the hands there.
Love you all. Miss you very much.
Bye. Bye, Angela. We love
Take care
you.
of yourself. Bye.
Hope to see you
forget
soon.
Don't forget to contribute.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Thank you. Angela, enjoy your retirement and do some great things.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. You've been so kind and so thoughtful.
Angela, thanks for
Angela,
7
I
wonderful.
love you. And I won't have to say I miss you because I'll see you.
Angela, thanks for 7 wonderful years. It was a pleasure working alongside of you and seeing everything firsthand.
Thank you.
I didn't have one. Oh, no, Spencer. This I didn't have one. What's her name?
We love
Hey,
you.
this is Dan. I got on a little bit late, but all I want to tell you is there's some books coming from Margie, because we know you got a lot of time to read. And, you know, just real quick, she gave me a change of career. So it's not only college students, but she always called and said, you want to be a risk manager in residence? I got that. And then I called her one day and said, this is going to be crazy. I'm going to do this thing full time. So you allowed me to change my career, which I think a lot of people wanted me to do anyway. And I really enjoyed it and couldn't handle it. I see Rob's on the call. Rob, I couldn't handle the academics. So I'm back doing crazy risk management stuff. And you still allow me to be a risk manager in residence. So good luck. Hey, K-Town is waiting, Mama. K-Town is waiting. No excuses.
You heard that, Debbie Rogers, didn't you?
Yeah, and if Peggy's still on, K-Town, that's Kenosha. I'm signing off. Adios.
Okay. Thanks, Dan.
Okay,
Love you.
kiddo.
All the best, Angela. We'll see you soon. We'll see you soon at RIMS.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Enjoy.
Thanks, Angela.
Enjoy.
We love you. And
Bye-bye.
my mom also sends
Your mom said hello?
congratulations to you.
Okay. Tell her I said hello.
I will. Thank you.
Be well, Angela, and enjoy retirement.
Thank you. Thank you, David. You always kept me on my toes. Thank you.
Nah, it's the other way around.
Congratulations, Angela. Enjoy your time off a little bit. I'm sure you'll be back doing something very soon with us. So we just a little pause, right?
Could be.
Thank Angela, I only joined today because I thought we were voting to keep you, and it was an intervention. That's what I thought. It was an intervention.
Is the head of GIS now?
What's that? Angela, thank you for everything. It's been a great 20 years knowing you, and I can't wait to see what we can do. On behalf of all of our students, those that couldn't be here today, and the entire game as well.
Thank you all. Thank you all very much. I wish you all well in the future. I really do.
Congratulations.
Bye, Angela. Come
visit.
Bye, Angela.
Hey,
Angela.
How are you, Ann?
Angela, it's the key. I just wanted to wish you all the best. I'm not going to say goodbye because now that you're retired like me, I'm going to bug you more often. I miss you. As soon as I can get back to the city that I love, I'm going to drag you down into Manhattan so we can have some wine. Lots and lots and lots of wine. So be well, my dear. Love you.
Angela, I promise not to tell all the things that didn't go well that we kind of covered, and you were fantastic. Everything. All the secrets remain us. And I will say one thing. I have known you since Anita, and I've always thought that you were Anita's gift to us. And so she's up there looking down going, Angela, you did a good job, kid. So thank you. And I'll tell you one other thing. Retirement's nice. So I've been retired for 2 years. I best wish you every happiness, and you're going to get you to come to Connecticut. You know, we let people from New York come to Connecticut still, so it's okay.
Angela, I'm going to miss you, but the good thing is I can come see you when this whole quarantine stupid thing is over. I did do a video, but I guess Christina didn't get it, but just thank you for everything. I would not be on the Spencer board if it wasn't for you, truly. Just like Dan said, when are you going to do risk manager residence? When are you going to do risk manager residence? When are you doing? So I did it, and I loved it, and it was great. And now I have the privilege of being on the Spencer board, involved with the students and risk management residents. So I feel it's come full cycle, and I'm gonna miss you, but at least, you know, once this is all over, we'll definitely sit down and have a really nice long cocktail. I love you.
Yes. Do me proud.
Yeah, I promise. I promise I'll do you proud.
All right, Angela, I'm going to take a quick moment to say just bye for now until you're out here on the West Coast visiting me again before Cape Town, before Connecticut. Oregon needs you, and we have really good wine here too. I love you. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so touched. I really can.
Angela, you weren't supposed to make me cry again, and this is 2 days in a row. So I have freezer filled of bread that I have to drop off at your house because, you know, you have animals needing them, and my freezer's running out of space here.
I know. I am gardening, and I tell you, my whole body is achy from I've used muscles that I haven't used since March. So it's been quite an experience. I have to get back into shape. All right, everybody. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess they're going to start unmuting us. Okay. But I want to thank everybody for really coming to my party.
Well, Angela, we'll have another one once we can get back into our office. So.
All right.
An in-person party.
We'll just keep celebrating forever.
Yes,
that's right.
Snack. I'll bring a snack, Mary.
It's our evil plot to keep you around.
You're not really retiring yet.
This whole COVID thing is really not happening. It's just so we can see you over and over again in person.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, a conspiracy theorist, I think.
All right, I have to run on to my next Zoom meeting, so we'll chat again.
Thank you, Megan.
Talk to you later.
Thank you, everybody.
Take care, Angela. We'll keep in touch.
Yes, thank you so much. This was a great party, Megan. Thank you.
Sure. Yep. Rachel and Christina helped a lot, and Jim helped a lot. So it was definitely a team effort, and I wish we could do more for you, Ange. I really do. And we will.
This is more than enough. Trust me. Very nice. Thank you.
Good.
Hi, Angela. I love you. I'll see you soon.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Angela.
Take care.
Bye.
See you, Anne.